There are few answers this morning in the tragic story of DREAMGIRL'S star Jennifer Hudson. Her mother and brother were found murdered on Friday, and her young nephew remains missing. CBS News correspondent Cynthia Bowers is in Chicago with more. Cynthia, good morning.
Good morning, Julie. An impromptu memorial continues to grow outside the home where Jennifer Hudson grew up. And despite all her newfound fame, she still returned here about twice a month to visit family. This morning, she remains in seclusion, grieving the murders of her mother and brother, but worrying desperately about what happened to the boy she calls Lil Julian. As detectives worked around the clock looking for clues into the killings of Jennifer Hudson's mother and brother, dozens more officers joined Hudson's family and friends, desperately searching for any information about where her nephew, 7-year-old Julian King, could be. The boy's mother, Julia Hudson, Jennifer's sister, is begging for his safe return.
Let my son go, please. That's all I ask. I won't ask him to identify you all. I just want my son.
An Amber Alert remains in effect this morning, and businesses in Chicago's tough Inglewood neighborhood are blanketed with pictures of the boy who disappeared Friday, the same day his grandmother, Darnell Donnerson, 57, and uncle, 29-year-old Jason Hudson, were found shot to death.
The only thing I know how to do is sing.
For the first time Sunday, the Academy Award-winning actress and singer broke her silence about her family's tragedy. Jennifer Hudson offered a $100,000 reward for the safe return of her nephew and posted this statement on her MySpace page, saying, "Thank you for all your prayers and your calls. Please keep praying for our family and that we get Julian King back home safely." Police took William Balfour, the estranged husband of Julia Hudson, into custody on Friday and have called him a person of interest in the slaying. But now, nearly 3 days later, still no charges have been filed, and police refuse to speculate as to whether Balfour is the suspect. Hudson had reportedly tried to get her family to move out of this rough neighborhood, but they refused. And though the shootings, if they are indeed a domestic dispute, might have happened anywhere, the truth is when gunshots rang out here Friday morning, as they do so often in this place, no one thought to call police, giving the killer a huge head start, perhaps with that innocent child in tow, a little boy who's been missing now, Julie, for nearly 72 hours. And that's not good news.
No, not at all. Cynthia Bowers in Chicago. Thanks, Cynthia. Joining us now is Angela Russell, a neighbor of the Hudson family. Good morning.
Good morning.
You grew up next door to the Hudson family. What can you tell us about them, especially the two victims?
Miss Hudson, which we call her because her children are Hudson, she kept to herself. She's very well liked. Her children respect her to the utmost. There was never any problems with Miss Hudson in the neighborhood. Everybody liked her and respected her. Even before Jennifer became J-HUD, she was well liked in the neighborhood. There were never any problems with Miss Hudson. Jason also has a lot of friends in the neighborhood. Everybody knows and respects him as well. So this is really something that's really unexpected. And the fact that it seems so personal is really what's troubling everyone.
Do you know how the family is doing this morning?
I would imagine that they're extremely worried about Julian. There is no words of comfort that anybody can offer at this point. I think the only thing the family really feels will comfort them is having Julian in their arms, knowing that he's safe and okay.
Well, our heart goes out to the family and to your community. Angela Russell, we thank you.
Thank you.